Good day, everyone. I am your teacher, Justin Yulin, and today I'll be presenting a comprehensive ethical framework for integrating mobile assisted language learning, or what we call MAL, in a rural junior high school setting. So, this framework was developed specifically for grade 7 to 10 learners in a public school located in a rural area where mobile technologies like Duolingo, Google Classroom, and Kahoot are being used to support English language learning. However, despite the growing use of such technologies, there are still ethical and practical challenges such as a poor internet access, unequal ownership of devices, and teachers who need more training in digital tools. Our goal today is to present a set of ethical principles, practical strategies, and actionable guidelines that will ensure the integration of technology in the classroom is fair, inclusive, safe, and effective. So for the one of our top priorities is to bridge the digital divide. Not all students have access to stable internet or their own devices. So that's why the teachers must create activities that are offline friendly or usable in bandwidth conditions. We also recommend that the school work closely with barangay officials like LGUs or NGOs to provide shared devices or tech hubs. So the regular tech needs surveys should be conducted so that interventions can be timely and data informed. So next, we want to ensure that our learners' personal information is protected. So all apps used must follow the Data Privacy Act of 2012. Instead of using full names, students should be assigned coded usernames. And also, before using any app, the teacher and school should review its privacy settings and ensure that no sensitive data is being collected unnecessarily. Then next, the technology use comes with responsibility. So both teachers and students must demonstrate ethical behavior online. That's why digital literacy lessons focusing on topic like uh, cyberbullying, plagiarism, and respectful communication that should be embedded in the language curriculum. So the teachers must serve as role models, showing students how to behave responsibly in online environments. And also, parents should also be included through orientation sessions that explain how they can support safe and responsible tech use at home. And then, not all educational apps are equally useful. That's why teachers must ensure that the MOL tools they use are aligned with DepEd's most essential learning competencies, or what we call MELCs. So moreover, the effectiveness of these tools should be assessed regularly using student feedback and teacher reflection. Most importantly, technology should never replace human interaction. It should support, not substitute, the teacher's presence. Finally, we must ensure that no student is left behind, including those with disabilities or diverse learning needs. So we encourage the use of tools with built-in accessibility features such as text to speech, and then adjustable text size or visual support. So for those who may still struggle, alternative materials like printed modules or audio lessons should be prepared. So the teachers here should or must be trained in differentiated instructions so they can adjust lessons based on students' needs. So, to make this framework effective, it must be communicated well. We suggest using faculty meetings like PTA assemblies and infographics and in local dialects so that both students and parents understand the guidelines. So, posters and group chats messages can also be used to keep everyone informed. We also recommend holding a regular training sessions for teachers, focusing on ethical use of edtech, so data privacy and inclusive digital instruction. So the parents and the students here should be involved too. So through orientation workshops on how to use devices responsibly. So, a tech ethics committee should be formed within the school to monitor how the framework is being applied. So, the anonymous feedback forms and suggestions boxes can help gather concerns or reports without fear or judgment. So, now we have the addressing ethical issues. So when problem arise like misuse of apps or violations of privacy, the school should use restorative justice rather than the punishment. That means giving students a chance to reflect, learn from the mistake, and rebuild trust. So, finally, this framework should not be static, it must be evolved. So, an annual review should be conducted involving teachers, students, and parents. And so, in that way, the guidelines stay relevant to new technologies and changing policies and local school needs. So in this framework, this is very important because technology should be tool for inclusion, not exclusion. So without clear guidelines, technology can increase inequality, violate student privacy, or even distract from learning. So by focusing fair access, data safety, ethical behavior, effective teaching, and inclusion, we are ensuring that MOL serves its true purpose to support quality learning for every child, regardless of their background. And we recognize the challenges in rural schools, but through collaborations, creativity, and ethical leadership, so we can make more work for everyone. So, in conclusion, this ethical framework is not just a set of rules, it's a vision for responsible and equitable education. So, with the right mindset, proper training, and community support, we can turn out rural schools into digital ready classrooms that are safe, inclusive, and learning centered. Thank you for listening, and I welcome any questions or suggestions. That's all. Thank you.